I, for example, have really weak arms and I want to build muscle in my arms, I have to go and train them. Every time I go to the gym and train my arms, I build more muscle in my arms. That's the same way you build discipline. There are some parts of your brain that need to be trained in order to build discipline. That's all in your brain. Every time I train my arms in the gym, I gain more muscle and my arms become stronger. Every time you say no to certain things and then yes to certain things, every time you choose, you make some choice, you take certain action, you build discipline. You will not learn how to swim when you just read about water. If I read 1,000 books about discipline, I will not build discipline. I will know how to build discipline, but discipline requires action. If you want to build discipline, it's not enough to just watch 1,000 videos on YouTube and read books. You will not build discipline. You will gain knowledge and you will know in your brain how to build discipline, but it requires action. You have to do something. So how you build discipline? First of all, think of it as like growing a muscle. Second of all, you build it by saying no. Third of all, you have to set clear, specific goals. What is your goal? Why you want to build discipline in life? Don't you trust yourself? Don't you have a healthy relationship with food? You don't like your body? You think you're stupid? Like, what exactly is your goal? You have to set really specific goals. It's not enough to say, yes, I want to gain more muscle and lose fat. That's not enough. You will not build discipline by saying, I want to lose weight and gain muscle and I want to have this type of body. That's not enough. You will not get it by saying those things. Discipline requires action. If you want to have that body, every time you go grocery shopping, you have to say no to certain foods, to processed foods with processed sugar, for example. You have to say no to that. You have to say yes to going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. You have to figure it out. What do you do in the gym? What exactly you want to change in your body? What is your training plan? Just take a sheet of paper and take a pen and write down your goals. And I want you to write them as specific as you can. If you want to become a disciplined person, you have to figure out in yourself, just define a disciplined person. Who is a disciplined person? What do they do? Take a sheet of paper and take a pen and define a disciplined person. After that, act that way. Just act that way. Fake it. I don't care. Exactly what you wrote down, that you do that. It doesn't have to be 7:30. It doesn't have to be Monday. Oh yeah, I will start next Monday. Next Monday I will wake up at 7:30. No. It can be 7:34, 7:36, 9:34. I don't care. It can be a Thursday, it can be a Saturday. Stop being that way. Start now. You don't need a specific time. You don't need a specific day. You can literally start anytime and it will save you time. Consistency is key. I don't care where you are, at what point in your life, you have to just be consistent. I'm posting these videos right now as if I already had like 1 million followers. Do I have them? No. Will I have them? Yes. Because I'm consistent. Maybe my content is not there yet because, for example, I don't have a microphone. I just literally I record. Guys, that's where my phone stands. I don't have any professional equipment. I just record on my phone. If your goal is financial freedom, why do I have like literally 100 different shopping apps on your phone? Delete them. You don't need that stuff. You're addicted. That's an obsession. You're just addicted and obsessed. You don't need those apps and you don't need that stuff. Just delete them. Every $5 you would spend for some shirt on Shein, you don't need that shirt. You have enough clothes, honey. You're addicted and obsessed. Invest that money. Stop. That's not good for you. And you will not gain financial freedom and discipline by buying those chocolate bars or by buying those shirts on those apps. Delete those apps. And every $5 you would have spent on it, invest it. Yes, you can invest small amounts of money. You don't have to be like those huge famous traders, millionaires, investors. You don't have to be like them. You can literally invest $5 and make $10 out of 5, and then 20 out of 10, and then 50 out of 20, and then 100 out of 50, and so on. Develop routine. It doesn't have to be 1 hour skincare routine every night and every morning. That's unnecessary. You don't need to do it. Every day when you wake up, first at least 20 minutes, don't go on your phone. That's your routine. You wake up, and the 20 minutes you would have spent on your phone, take a journal, take a pen, journal, read 5 pages, drink some water. How do you really stick to it? You change your environment. If you wake up and if you have your phone just on your bed or near your bed because it's charging or whatever, charge your phone in another room. So charge your phone in another room and leave your journal, your book, and your water near your bed. So when you wake up, that's the first thing you want to grab. Because we people, we always want to be entertained. We don't know how to be bored. We don't know boredom. Everyone is so afraid of being bored. We're constantly in that cycle, in that productive cycle of doing something. So, of course, when you wake up, the first thing you want is dopamine and entertainment. And your phone is near you, so you grab your phone because it's just near you, it's available, it's there. Well, charge your phone in another room, and near your bed, want journal, a book, and a bottle of water to be laying there. If we talk about science, your brain loves celebrating. And your brain loves celebrating small wins. So every time you say no to a hangout, to rather read, journal, have some time for yourself, go to the gym, you did it. That's a good job. You're one step ahead to building that discipline. You have started that process. Celebrate it. You can just celebrate it by, you can track your habits and you can write it down and be like, oh yeah, so today I said no, and instead of going and hanging out with my friends or drinking or whatever, I went to the gym. Write it down, visualize it. Your brain will love it. Your brain will just love it because our brain loves celebrating small wins. I don't always write it down, but I think it to myself. I always think that to myself. Every time I do something good, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really proud of myself that I did it. If you cut people off, it doesn't mean those are bad people. Though those can be really good people, but they are not matching your goals. I would cut those off just because they don't align with my goals. But the people that align with your goals, let them help you. So for example, I struggled with my screen time. I was just on my phone constantly, but also because of my work on my phone. So this is basically how you build discipline. You just have to set those goals, be really specific about them, write down who a disciplined person is, and just act like that. Cut people off, set specific goals, stop thinking, just doing. Being consistent is really important. How you stay consistent, you celebrate small wins, and you can put this little sticky notes on your door or whatever, write all your small wins there, or write some reminders so you see them in front of you every day, and remove distractions. Everything that doesn't align with your goals, with your peace, or doesn't make you money is a distraction. Remove all distractions and cut people off and cut those habits off, just whatever. Okay? Leave your phone in another room and leave your journal, your books, your water near your bed. So that's the first thing you see and want to grab the time you've woken up. All that money you save off of unnecessary things, invest it. I don't care if you win or lose, you don't lose ever. It's either win or lesson. Also celebrate small wins and stop saying I want. We all want a lot of things. Stop saying, I want that body, I want financial freedom, I want better mental health. stop saying I want. I don't care what you want. Say I will. I will have that body and I will have that financial freedom. And I will have only A's in my school, my university, whatever.